Toys and Game, Comic Book Collector, and Investor. Happy 4th of July! Welcome to the top 10 highest graded CGC comic books sold on eBay, June 28th to July 4th. Coming number 10, we have Invisible, issue 1. This one came out in 2003, grade CGC 9.8. First print by Image Comics, so for some down 800. Seems like every week we have at least one copy in the top 10, though, the Invisible one. So this is, and then last week we have one sold for 9,500, and then the week before, one sold for $8,000, and then we have one back in May for best offer $8,000, and then another one for best offer $8,000. So yeah, this book is hot. And the show's doing great on Amazon, and I think they are in the process of making another season of The Invisible. Coming number 9, Incredible Hulk issue 181. And this one came in 1974. Grade CZ 9.2. First appearance of Wolverine. The sold price was $8,000. So let's go over the GPA. Okay, we have a 9.2 right here. Let's go across right here. This was the one that was just on eBay. 9-day average, 12-month average, 2025 average, and then 2024 full average right here. So, so the only just 3 of them were recorded, but it seems like it's a little higher than what the 12-month and 2025 average is. So let's go down here. So the book sold as high as $19,800. So that's a decrease of $11,800. So let's go over here. Over in 2026, 13 was reported, and 8,800 highest, and low 5,755. And then the one that was sold for 19,800 was back in 2021 there. Coming number 8, lot of 5 CGC Timely Comics, Captain America 18 and Marvel Mystery 14, 27, 30, and 31. So the asking price was $11,000, and the best offer price was $8,400. So let's go ahead and take a look at this collection right here. So we do have one purple label right here, and then the rest of them are blue here. Let's see, Captain America right here. Issue 18. And then his back cover, his Marvel Comics issue, grade CZ 1.0. This is issue 14 right here. In the back. And then Marvel Comics issue 27. In the back. And his Marvel Comics issue 30 right here. Rated 1.0. At the back. And his Marvel Comics issue 31, rated 0.5. Coming number 7, Tales of Suspense issue 39, produced by Marvel Comics. This came out back in March 1963. Grade CZ 3.0. They have $8,700 best offer accepted. I couldn't find what the actual sold price was, because this was just sold yesterday. So we'll just say this book sold for $8,700 though. So let's go over in Heritage. With Heritage, we have a 3.0 right here. And then this book sold as high as $9,600. So that's a decrease of $900. This was back in September 2021. And then we'll have one sold for, another one sold for $9,600 back in November 2021. And then let's do one more right here. And then one sold for $9,000 back in April 2021. Coming number 6, Ultimate Fallout, issue 4, 125. This is the variant cover, grade 9.8, and also a custom label for Miles Morales. The asking and sold price was $9,000 there. So let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage, we have a 9.8 right here, and then this book sold as high as $43,200. So that's a drop of $34,200. This is back in January 2023. And then we have ones 9.8 here. So for 40,800 back in June of 2022. And then we have a graded label, right? I'm sorry, signature label. And this one sold for 33,600 back in June 2023. Come number 5, Amazing Spider-Man issue 1, grade CZ 5.5, a restored copy. And this is not only just restored, it's also have a Stanley signature, 2 signatures of him. And obviously I can see one right here, right underneath Spider-Man hand there. And the purple, I guess it should get a purple and a yellow label there, because they got restore and signature. So let's take a look right here though. So Spider-Man number 1, Stanley authenticated autograph, and Stanley authenticated autograph on page 1 right here. So why is it not getting the yellow label, the yellow and purple? And here's the Stanley signature right here. Comic number 4, Fantastic Four issue 48, grade CZ 9.4, First Galactus in Silver, produced by Marvel Comics. This one came in 1966. Also have white pages. Asking price was $12,000, but it's actually sold for $10,000. So let's go ahead and go to GPA. Okay, let's go up here. GPA 9.4 right here. Let's go across right here. This was the one that was just sold on eBay. Obviously 9-day average, 12-month average, 2025 average, and then the 2024 average. So yeah, not looking good for this book though. I mean, the hype, the movie is over. Not much demand on this book anymore. So let's go down here. This book sold aside $31,200. So that's a drop of $21,200. And then this was the one that was just sold on eBay. July 1st right here. Okay, and then let's go down here. The one sold for $31,200 was back in 2022 there. Come number 3, Incredible Hulk issue 1, grade season 2.5. This one came in 1962, Silver Age book. The asking price was $13,686, but that's sold for $13,000. So let's go over to Heritage. Heritage. Okay, let's go over here. We have 2.5 right here, and then this book sold as high as $18,600. So that's decreased to $5,600 back in January 2024 right here. Okay, and then we have now one sold for $16,200. This was back in May 2021 here. Comic number 2, Fantastic Four issue 5. This one came in 1962 by Marvel Comics. Grade CZ 7.5. First appearance of Doctor Doom with white pages. Asking and sold price was $18,000. So let's go over to Heritage. Over Heritage, we have a 7.5 right here. And this book sold as high as $40,800. So that's a decrease of $22,800. This is back in June 2022. And then in June 2022, and then 6 months later, on Heritage, book sold for $21,600. That's almost twice the loss there. And then we'll go over here, one more. And then in January 2021, one book sold for $20,400. Comic number 1, Amazing Fantasy 15, grade season 2.0. First appearance of Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Asking and sold price was a little less than $20,000. So let's go over to Go Collect. Over Go Collect, we have 2.0 right here. And then let's go across right here. This book sold as high as $38,400. So that's a decrease of $18,401. According to Go Collect, fair market value should be $18,500. and the high doing 1 year 23,000 and low wow, that's a good deal there, $14,140 for the low doing 1 year. The one that was just sold on eBay is not listed yet because that was just 2 days ago. Let's go over here. Okay, let's see if we can find, there it is. 38,400 was back in January 2022 there. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the content. Please like, comment, subscribe, and a happy 4th of July weekend.